Hello everybody, it's been quite a while since I've been on, but I've been practicing the mace while I haven't made videos, so I just kind of wanted to show you how to use it. And I'd say I'd probably mastered it, so I'll just be going over it. So the mace by itself is not really that powerful, but if you use a wind charge to launch yourself like in the air, it does more damage because the mace does damage according to how high you fall. So for instance, if I use an elytra, I fly up like that and then hit something. It'll do more damage than if I just wind charge and hit it. So I'll just be kind of practicing while I talk. But this is just a regular mace. I would much rather prefer the wind burst mace, so I'll be using that while I practice. I just use husks to practice because they don't burn in the daylight like regular zombies. And also, like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure they have reach or something because they can usually hit me from pretty weird angles, I would say. But maybe that's just a skill issue, I don't know. And also, the enchantment I have on it, Wind Burst, launches you in the air when you hit things. And it makes it to where you can hit more mobs multiple times compared to just when you regularly do it. Another thing you can do while you're using it is Elytra Mace, which does take some getting used to, but once you get used to it, it's pretty easy. My gosh, my frames are dropping. What the heck? I swear I just had a frame drop. Probably shouldn't be playing on like 0 FPS. I don't know why I'm doing that. But as you can see, the Wind Burst enchantment does make it really easy to hit mobs multiple times, which I really like when I'm practicing because I mostly just use Husk when I practice. I don't really do that much. I've tried a Warden before, but that was a little hard. Just like a little bit. So how I actually practiced before is I used to not use an elytra. I used to just use wind charges with wind burst, and I would practice like this. So that's why I'm decently good at wind burst. The regular mace is good too, but you have to use multiple wind charges, and it's just a waste of resources in my opinion. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. And since it's on controller, it is a little harder to do it than if you did on like PC or something. But I would say the most useful thing, honestly, is just having a good hotbar. Because if you have a good hotbar, I mean, there's nothing they can really do about it. Like, I can, like, kill most of my friends if I have a good hotbar. But if I don't have a good hotbar when I'm using the mace, it's, like, useless. And also, the baby zombies are, like, really hard to hit with the mace. I just relogged because it was lagging, like, really badly. But anyways, back to practicing. It is really hard to switch, but I'm trying to get used to it more by practicing, but even then it's kind of hard. And also, I don't know why the zombies spawn with spears now. It's really annoying. Like, I swear, bro. They can hit me from like 20 blocks away now. It's annoying. Why are they fighting themselves? They're supposed to be fighting me. No. They can't be attacking themselves. We can't allow this to happen, no. And also, I'm kind of used to the wind charges being where my elytra is. So I might accidentally switch to there a few times, because that is just what I'm used to now. But I've been practicing with the elytra more, and I've gotten decently good at it. I had to relog again for like the 3rd time, I'm not even joking. But I need to practice the elytra macing a tiny bit more. Like, I can do good at it sometimes, and then other times I just don't know what I'm doing. So I just need to practice it a little more. But I really do like how the mace works. Unlike all the other weapons, it's just a little bit more interesting in my opinion. Because like the other weapons, it's just like, I feel like you just swing, and that's just how it works. But with the mace, I feel like you actually have to, like, I don't know, practice it, get good at it, have skill. I'm not saying you don't have to have skill with the sword, it's just that the mace, you have to time like everything perfectly or else it just doesn't work. Which I think is like a really cool detail, because most Most PvP, well, they did just add the spear. So I guess that's a similar thing. But before they had the spear and the other stuff, there was like no other options that were interesting. But now that we have the mace and the spear, I feel like PvP is getting a little bit better. It's like they're similar concepts. The spear is just like almost the same thing as the mace. It's a little different. But they are technically just the same thing. Just retextured and with a few other abilities. But the mace has some interesting things that the spear doesn't have, and the spear has things that mace doesn't have. I guess my next video should be trying to master the spear. I don't have that many good video ideas, okay? Don't judge me on this. But yeah, I've just been practicing for the past, like, I don't know, few days. Bro, why can I not jump? Okay, there we go. Bro, I genuinely swear if my game crashes again, I'm gonna crash out. Because it already crashed like 3 times. What I would say really helped me the most with the mace is just practicing, like, swapping between the chest plate and the elytra. Because if you can get good at that on controller, then you can usually elytra mace pretty easily. But other than that, it's really hard to elytra mace if you don't practice swapping. Because I tried to do it before I practiced swapping and it was painfully difficult. But now I kind of know how the swapping works. I still have to get the timing perfectly right, which for me is really hard, but I don't know, maybe it's just a skill issue. But I have gotten way better than I was before, I'll say that. In my opinion, the best way to use the mace is just elytra macing because of how fun it is. But other than that, its regular attack damage is kind of bad. And also, do I even have wind charges? I don't think I do. Let me check real quick. No, I don't even have any wind charges. I guess I need to practice elytra macing anyways. Oh my gosh, it is still laggy somehow. I don't know how I haven't fixed it yet. But I swear I thought that would fix it, but it didn't. I guess relogging didn't fix it. So I guess I'll just be practicing just elytra macing. But soon I won't even be able to do that because I'm about to be out of fireworks too. Which also kind of sucks. Bro, I cannot aim. What the heck? Bro, do I even have any other fireworks? Oh yeah, I do. Okay. Bro, why does pressing X make it go there? Like, what? What? Where'd they just go? I guess I should just practice it normally. Because, I mean, I'm already good with the wind charges, so there's no real reason for me to practice anymore with just wind charges. But other than elytra macing and wind charging, the mace is just useless. Like, its regular attack damage is not even worth it. And on Java Edition, its cooldown sucks, too. Which makes it, like, probably the worst weapon. Other than, like, maybe the spear or something. Like, the spear can be a good weapon, but you have to know how to use it. Like, the sword, you don't really need to know how to use it sometimes. You can just, like, accidentally get lucky. Get a few combos on accident. And kill people, but weapons like the mace and the spear, if you miscalculate the timing, you're cooked. I'm sorry to say that, but you're just dead. Okay, I got some new stuff now, so it should be good. I should be able to actually, like, wind charge now and do damage. Hopefully. But maybe not. Maybe my aim just sucks. I actually am doing decently good. I'm surprised. But the baby zombies are still painfully hard to hit. Bro, their hitbox is, like, so small. I wish they would make it, like, just a tiny bit bigger. Like, I know it's a baby zombie. That's kind of the whole point of it. But, like, it's a little too bad, if you know what I mean. And also, the only other real bad thing about the mace, in my opinion, is that, like, in survival, you have to have, like, a lot of wind charges and stuff to use it. And, like, that's really hard to get. if you don't have like a wind charge farm, or if you don't, even just getting the mace itself is hard. But getting all the wind charges and stuff for it is even more difficult. And just like in one fight, I would say I used probably like, what, 2 stacks of wind charges? That's kind of ridiculous. So just like how expensive it is to use it, in my opinion, makes it kind of bad. But I like how it works, and I would say that's why it's my favorite weapon. It's just a fun weapon to use. Unlike all the other weapons, it's just like a little bit different, and that makes it fun. My gosh, I hate the baby zombies, bro. Genuinely, just die. There we go. Well, I guess I got some practice. I don't know how effective it is, because I can't kill the freaking baby zombies. Okay, there we go. But, I mean, I guess I've gotten a little bit better, and I would say I've mastered it on controller. Because I don't really think you're getting much better than this on a controller. Like, I'm not saying you can't, because there are people that are definitely better than me who play on controller. But still, this is about as good as you can get on controller. So I'd say I've mastered it. Anyways, if you want to see me master the spear, make sure to like and subscribe. And I guess I'll see y'all in the next video. I've got to go edit this.